Hello everyone, it's me, Clayton, and I just got back from seeing The Secret Life of Pets 2. Now, when it comes to most Illumination films, I consider it to be one of the most hated, overly hated even, animation studios in the entire world, because it seems when anyone even offers a compliment towards Illumination, they automatically consider that person not a real critic. And it's getting really old and tired, guys and gals, it really is. I'm not here to say that Illumination's the greatest animation company in the entire world, but I am here to say that they deserve a little more merit than some people give them. Their their complaints get blown out of proportion to the point where the haters are more annoying than the issues they complain about. And Secret Life of Pets 2, while it certainly isn't anything new, and it certainly doesn't try anything that we haven't seen before, much like the first Secret Life of Pets, it's still enjoyable enough with enough good animation, well-timed comedy, and comedic performances to keep us interested. Well, let's get to the story, shall we? The story is that Max from the first film, now played by Patton Oswalt, has to take care of his owner's new baby, Liam, as he tends to be more dog-like than human-like, especially when they go on a vacation to a farm. Meanwhile, Gidget, played by Jenny Slate, has to rescue his toy from a bunch of cats that are owned by a crazy cat lady. And Snowball, played by Kevin Hart, gets to work with a Shih Tzu named Daisy, played by Tiffany Haddish, to save a tiger from a circus. So yeah, it's essentially three big subplots in this movie, and they all converge near the end. So, much like the first Secret Life of Pets, it mainly throws a bunch of cliches at you in order to to keep a story rolling along, because much like the first film, it feels like they didn't have much material for a sequel, so they decided to just throw in as many jokes and references and as many gag scenarios that they could do to fit it into 90 minutes. But as far as movies like that are considered, I consider it pretty funny. Now, it is true that some jokes completely fall flat and some are incredibly childish, but others, such as the slapstick comedy, some of the performances, particularly by Kevin Hart, Jenny Slate, and Patton Oswalt, do deliver, and the whole cast seems to just have a lot of great moments where the jokes themselves aren't funny sometimes, but rather it's funny when you hear the specific actors say these jokes, where it's the performances that make me laugh more than the jokes themselves. Not to mention, Illumination always delivers when it comes to this sort of animation, and I definitely like that it's more versatile this time around. Such as when Snowball has dreams of being a superhero, or in certain moments involving the circus animals. It allows for a lot of cool action scenes that definitely hit that cartoon violence itch. Plus, I do like the themes of the movie, of Max having to not be so terrified over the entire world that Liam's going to be in, realizing that Liam's going to have to fend for himself and that he has to get over his own fears. It's definitely only done for a portion of the film, but it's a good portion, with a good new character named Rooster helping him out. Not only that, but most of the jokes that revolve around pet-related humor, like the laser dots with cats, or carrot-related jokes with Snowball, do make me chuckle, at least. The soundtrack is naturally full of a bunch of modern pop songs, which Illumination does do, but a lot of them don't bother me that much. They don't feel like it's just there to sell a soundtrack. Okay, it kind of does, but at least they're enjoyable to listen to throughout the film. Now, even though this film doesn't try anything new, it certainly does the best it can with what it's got. And I do think someday Illumination will have a film that can rival Disney in some way, once they get the right franchise or they get the right writers. But, as far as what we have right now, they're just enjoyable, silly kids films, and as long as they don't insult your intelligence, you shouldn't really have a problem with them. And since this one didn't insult my intelligence, I didn't have a problem with it. So I give Secret Life of Pets 2 a 7 out of 10. See you next time.